All right, Cancer, welcome in. How are you doing? This is your reading for mid-February, end of February into March. I'm going to look ahead into March. March is such a powerful month that I wanted to kind of do it this way, which is a little bit different than I normally do it with the timeline, but I just wanted to give you like a bigger picture. So in the extended, I will be talking about your astrology and how things that are moving in the transits are really going to be impacting you personally. So if you're interested in going deeper into this reading, we'll see what the reading holds, but what messages want to come through. But if you're interested in that astrology, you can jump into the extended. There's always a link below. Let me open this up just a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, Cancer. What is happening for you? I know. Seriously, there's a lot of powerful energies going on. So let's get right to it. Feel free to swap around any energies. If you find yourself struggling with the reading or fighting with it in any way, then it's probably not for you. Look at your moon, rising, or Venus reading. Right into this reality. Some of you are writing a book or are going to be asked to write a book about your experiences as it relates to this period of time. I would take notes. Okay, so I would journal, I would do something. Oh, look at you. I'm a galactic starseed blooming. There's definitely going to be something about this time that's worth memorializing. I'm getting the word memorializing. Wow. It's sort of like when my biographer comes calling, you'll need to have notes. Okay, so there is some kind of big shift like that. I just get the feeling, Cancer, that, and I really, once I do a reading, it kind of just comes through me and I don't remember it, but I do remember some themes around Cancer in the last year or two about feeling taken advantage of by other people. And I just feel like this is a more empowered time that you're stepping into. Yep, look at this. The phoenix rises into joyful abundance. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Allow your work to become your art. So this is a very important time for your career. I feel like it's going to be shifting in a big way, and that is going to shift other pieces of your life too. Okay. It's going to shift other pieces of your life too. And I don't know whether it's like you've got to move for your career to flourish. You're being called to move somewhere. Relationships may end. I do feel like you've come to the end of something regarding that. So we'll talk about that in the astrology piece. We got a lot of 8th house and 12th house stuff going on. And that is about death and transformation. It's also the phoenix, right? Coming out of the ashes. And 12th house, you have Gemini in the 12th house. And that really is about channeling. Could be about channeling because Gemini is about communication or some kind of communication that is going to be very different from how you've been sort of speaking. How you've been expressing yourself in the world is going to change. And it is going to become some kind of art. So a book is art, writing is art, something about that. All right. So let's see what happens in the reading here. Galactic starseed blooming. My goodness. All right. Underneath is this 7 of Cups, the Justice card, the Strength card. Why did I say the Lover's card? The Strength card, the Hanged Man, and the 6 of Cups. So there is some kind of reunion. I get the Knight of Cups. Maybe somebody you know is getting a divorce. Reunion after divorce could be a Leo or a Libra person. This person is rather enlightened. They have a lot of mystical energy around them. And I just get the feeling like, I don't know what to do next, or I don't know where to go. Now, this may be happening all on a subconscious level. These are the cards that are underneath. So it's stuff that's kind of like rearranging itself and balancing. You're really getting balanced in your way of being in the world. And it's calling for you to surrender to this new path. Okay, Cancer, it's calling for you to surrender to this new path. It could be fully baked or much more obvious when we get to Leo time and then Libra time. Leo time, end of July, early August, Lionsgate, 8/8. So that's, obviously in August. Libra time, September into October. There's just some kind of clarity that you're going to get on all this, like how it all fits together, how my career and my love life and my children and my spiritual or mystical path, how all these things sort of braid together and work together. I get the feeling that up until now, there's been this almost like, where did I see this yesterday? It was so interesting. Oh, I know. It was an article in the Atlantic, and they were talking about urban planning of all things. It was a really good article, but it was about how different cities have tried to make districts, like it's almost like a child's meal plate. I'm seeing a child's meal plate in my mind's eye, where the peas go in one little pod, and then, the sweet potatoes, and then the chicken or whatever it is goes in this bigger part. And it's like trying to keep everything separate. But, one of the things that I know, and now I'm seeing a Thanksgiving plate where everything's kind of mashed together. And there's something artful about how everything sort of beautifully works together, the tastes and the flavors. There might be something about food here for you, maybe being a food writer or wanting to experience new kinds of food, getting outside of, maybe you feel like you eat a lot of nursery food, as they say it in Britain. Could be a British person coming around you. You're eating a lot of nursery food, a lot of like not incredibly inspiring food right now. Okay, so maybe this person that's coming in is much more inspirational in terms, maybe they're a chef, maybe there's somebody who loves food, and this is one of your explorations together. You love to explore all these different palettes. World. Oh yeah, this can be I'm seeing a lot of travel then. We're talking about food and different cultures and all kinds of things. This person could be of a different culture, or there's somebody who really loves to experience cultures. 3 of Swords. Tower. Hermit. There's definitely some heartache over what's going on in the world for you. You're, like a highly empathic, connected to the universal core, the universal unconscious and the core frequency of the earth. It's almost like you're very connected to nature. And, all of these earthquakes in Santorini, all, again, about the world, there's things all over the world that are kind of like breaking your heart. Okay, how people are abusing the earth, how people are not believing that the earth is being abused. The Hermit, the 3 of Cups, the Empress. Very nurturing energy here. 5 of Swords. Woo! Ace of Swords. And the Judgment card. This is a crossroads. I just feel like there's been a lot of change going on inside you. I mean, if you look at this can be about like there's a separation between you and your person, the person you're meant to be with. There's some kind of separation. That 3 of Cups, like it could be friends getting in the way or people getting in the way. And that might be a little bit harsh to say if it's, loved ones or something you're getting in the way. I don't know, but there's definitely something in the way of the two of you coming together. So I feel like your reaction to that is you've kind of just hermited yourself. You may also have a lot of Virgo going on. We have South Node in Virgo right now, which is incredibly important and powerful. Where do you have Virgo? You have Virgo, in the 3rd house. So again, that's communication, like keeping it to yourself. There's stuff that needs to be expressed here. Look at this big Ace of Swords. I almost feel like a fight brings it out, like releases your inner poet, or releases your inner Robert Frost, or your inner, some kind of writing capability comes out of you, or a desire for speaking, creating. It's about words. This is about words. Okay. You have Gemini in the 12th house. So words for you are very karmic. Words mean stuff. Okay. It's like a reverence for words, and your words are going to create a lot of reverence in other people. So the messages you're going to be delivering, I just feel like you're opening up a new kind of pathway between you and God, you and spirit. That's like being expressed, like you have to express it. So there can be something happening in the world that just says, I can't hold this in anymore. It can be about global warming. It can be about Mother Nature in some way. You may be really connected to nature spirits. Oh, look at this. So is your person. The Two of Cups and the High Priestess. They may be really connected to animals, cats, dogs, okay, in some way, and you're really connected to nature itself. I feel like there could be a triangle here. Okay, there's a separation between you and a person that you're with right now, and it's your person. It's almost like this has to come to an end. The Three of Swords and the Tower now taking on a different meaning. This can be about you breaking something off for good, and it feels rather sudden. So we have Uranus transiting Taurus right now, and it's going to be in Taurus. It's been in Taurus since 2018. And it's going to move into Gemini, which is your 12th house, the clearing of karma, the saying of the words. In the 12th house, June or July, I think July. And then it's going to wobble back into Taurus. And then it's going to come back into Gemini for the next 7 or 8 years. So there's definitely something coming out of you, maybe during this time period that I was talking about. Because up until now, there seems to be like a tongue-tied sense, like I can't say it. It comes out rather suddenly. Whatever it is, it comes out rather suddenly. The truth does. Because someone's being very manipulative, and they have been manipulative to you for a long time. Your original way of dealing with it is silence. But that's not going to work anymore. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, maybe you're not supposed to be with this person anymore. Maybe it's the contract has come to a close. And, yeah, I see this High Priestess as more your person. So what is this Five of Swords? This person maybe needles you, or just little things. Five of Swords. Boy, that angel... The angel's eyes are really like boring into me. It's like, hey, the truth has to come out. Who cares why? But the Devil card, we've had Pluto in Capricorn for the last 15 years. So for the last 15 years, there's been this gradual degradation, this gradual retreat from a situation that now needs to get blown up. The Devil card, maybe you've already blown it up, but there's there's something about it becoming final. So the Devil card, the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you're destined to move on from this. It's like your heart had died or something like that in the last 15 years. And Capricorn is opposite to you. So Capricorn's your 7th house. So this can be about a love relationship coming to an end. And, Pluto and Aquarius in the 8th house. The 8th house is death. All right. So that's really happening. And over the next 3 months, I'm going to say 3 months here. And the career is changing. Like everything's, I feel like you're standing on like really shaky ground. You could be involved in an earthquake. Okay. Shaky ground. I'm just getting this shaky ground feeling that I feel a shaking of the ground underneath me is the phrase. It's almost like poetic how this happens. Like there's an opening and there's a walking through for you. Yeah, because, oh no, there's definitely something about an opening, and like you take it. Like you could drive a truck through this opening. So it's not like subtle. Okay, but you take it. You say, yup, that's right. You ever have those experiences with people who are trying to needle you and needle you and needle you? That's what I'm getting here with this Five of Swords. And they finally say something about like, well, I guess you don't want to be married to me then. And you go, yep, that's right. Wow. Talk to me more about this Ace of Swords, because it's more than just that. It's more than just a momentary like aha moment, and I'm going to say it. Although that does feel true to me. Anything more about this Ace of Swords? It's deeper than that. It's bigger than that. Yes, Emperor, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords. there's the Lover's card. Okay, I knew you were going to come out here. Remember what I said over here? So this is about you going forward, maybe with an air sign, someone who's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pluto being an Aquarius in the 8th house. This could be someone who's a secret. Okay, because I have that 3 of Cups here. Someone who's a secret. 8th house is all about secrets. If you want to know about your partner that's going to teach you a lot, you look at the 7th house, and you have Capricorn there. So this person that you're with could be an earth sign, or they've really taught you a lot. Now they're teaching you a lot. This person in the future could be teaching you a lot too. But the 8th house is like how it's really going. And so there's going to be some kind of admission of truth. All right. So I will continue on with this reading. I'm going to look at your astrology and see how this reading kind of layers over the top of that. I've already talked a little bit about that, but let's go deeper. All right. Okay, Cancer. Link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.